kubanga kati essaawa zino twakafiirwa abaana baffe bameka abasajja abavuga boda basatu naye nga bavuga digital number.
There is a very good success records, yes, associated with the deployment of anti-crime infrastructure.
In Kampala's fast-moving streets, borders are more than just transport. They are lifelines. But they are also increasingly linked to a darker reality: robbery, violent attacks, and their use in organized crime. From high-profile incidents like the attack on General Katumba Wamala and senior officers to armed robberies and coordinated city hastes, motorcycles have repeatedly appeared in the execution of crime.
Kubabeera kwawo nnyo no balwawo ffe ntumanya nti boda eza bulijjo zezikoze eki zezipakinzeewo.
Olwaleka tuli mu kugobagana n'abasajja bano abasika obusawo bw'abantu. Piki ya Uju efuuse piki ya Uju ku kkubo.
Ezakozesebwa n'okubba ku Centenary Bank wano gy'osi.
Piki ya Uju efuuse piki ya Uju. Otherwise waliwo abagivuga nga bagikolerako emirimu kubanga ati olwaleero abantu baagala piki ezo ennene. Naye nze kyannemesa okuleeta piki ya Uju lwa bubbi obugibbirako kubanga kati buli lwe balaba avuga piki ya Uju bamuyita mu ki? Buli lwe balaba avuga piki ya Uju ebyo bye bitubba ku ki? Ku makubo.
Y'omu maaso ebadde etisse ababiri ebadde city and gundi awuju
zino empanvu zino ze bayita
ezo
zino awuju presi
edduka eringa mayembe.
To address growing concerns over transport-related crime, government introduced the Intelligent Transport Monitoring System that features digital number plates designed to track and identify automobiles in real time and support law enforcement operations. At the time of rollout, officials said the system would transform road security and strengthen crime detection.
And therefore, we as a government, we are saying we want to know which vehicles were at the scene of crime. That's all.
When you look at the components of the number plate, there's what we call a BLE, Bluetooth Low Energy Battery. There's what we call the GPS, and we have a command center, the ITM command center in Naguru. So we have a tracker. So when you add all these components, they make the system by and large purely digitized.
But in Kampala's boda sector, the question now is no longer about introduction, but effectiveness.
Olwali twakabbibwako boda nnya naye nga ziriko digital number plate. Tewali piki ya denetya gye baali balabye. Tewali digital number kyetuyambe.
So, are digital number plates actually reducing crime, or is the gap somewhere else?
Ekisooka number plate eyo baatwongeramu emitwalo 7. Ne batugamba nga bwekuuma security. Tulabye ebintu bingi mu kkubo muno, oli bamukuba akayono nga mulala akwa munnaye. Oyinza okubigenderako ennyo ne bakugamba walabye otya.
Technology is good. And I will need to really tell you that without it is when you can realize really the challenge that would be.
Officials explain that the system integrates tracking technology intended to support identification and monitoring of registered automobiles nationwide.
You know, when you look at it, there's a feature. It has QR code. This QR code is specifically meant for our own internal system using our AI-powered technology. The QR code is scanned by the cameras on the road to know that Mr. Kaahwa, number plate ABCD that belongs to Mr. Kaahwa, has violated the traffic rules.
The number plates you see on the motorcycles or the number plate you see on the vehicles is not entirely the complete digital system of these number plates.
There are other devices that support these number plates to operate as an integrated system. However, when these devices are being installed in the motorcycles or even vehicles, the owners are not told where these devices are placed, reason being for national security.
And I will not come here to tell you the nitty-gritties of how the system works, because that would be exposing the entire system to.
But what people just need to know is that this is the technology that enable us to identify and locate a vehicle or a motorcycle, or particularly vehicular assets in real time.
How do you then tell that person that you are not monitoring them, you are not surveilling them, and can't it be misused by the state if they wanted anybody?
That's a fallacy. It's a wrong narrative being sold by people who are probably not comfortable with our new upgrade in terms of security and road safety measures.
Kati number plate zino digital zituyamba nti omuntu yenna nti oba abadde ku Bank of Uganda nti wabanga abadde ku Bank of Uganda obumanyi w'amateeka nububeeraawo bamanyi number plate ekoze ki ebaddewo bamanyi number plate emulese omuntu oyo awonerezewe ng'obuyinza bubulagira.
Eroza bituufu ebyo
bikola taata bikola mu government entuufu erina amateeka bikola.
On the ground, many riders say their daily risks have not changed. Some report theft despite having digital number plates installed.
Kubanga kati essaawa zino twakafiirwa abaana baffe bameka abasajja abavuga boda basatu naye nga bavuga digital number. Why? Nti olaba ne bwe bamutomera ku kkubo digital number tekoze ki temuyambye.
Baleta digital number plates bazifollowing nga nti zikola kiso kugamba nti ate kamera ate ekomye ku yard ate okweyongera mu bite tumulaba ate ne mwesiba ku ba boda.
We score successes. People are arrested, exhibits are recovered, you get it. Then even having leads where you find that such a case you were not going to make any breakthrough. It was going to be very hard to even imagine how it was committed.
For others, the system raises more questions than answers.
Osangwa boda baramutidde mu maaso ga kamera ng'omulambo we guli ku maca naye bagamba abamuse tebamulaba ne piki bagitutte naye nga mu mazima ga Katonda ogenda kwa poliisi n'agamba kamera zibadde tezikola zibadde teziriiwo.
A number of cases involving motorcycles which were involved in these gangs which rob people with motorcycles. They jump off in their large numbers. You find that motorcycles are like 6. The offenders are like 12. One of them was a case on Ginger Road. They attacked an Indian. I think it was around either last year or 2020. Yeah.
There's a recent one of Zambia here.
Then there was one of Zambia. Those motorcycles, it is CCTV, which has been very instrumental in identifying the motorcycles, tracing the owners, and tracing the riders.
According to police reports shared during this report, 247 cases of stolen motor vehicles and vandalized number plates were reported. 193 vehicles were recovered,
which represents a success story of roughly 78%.
However, motorcycles show a different picture. 538 motorcycles were reported stolen. Only 100 were recovered.
It works, yes. Technology has limitations. One of them is it will depend on when was a matter reported.
While the system is credited with supporting some recoveries, the disparity in motorcycle recovery raises questions about its effectiveness in the boda sector, where most urban transport-related crime is reported.
Digital number plate. Teina chibi. Ate chirunje chirimo libo bojivuga bagambo ya ina pichi mpya.
We give these statistics only that of course we give them randomly as and when the breakthroughs are made. But if somebody was to trace our record, There is a very good success records, yes, associated with the deployment of anti-crime infrastructure, namely CCTV and all these others.
If a bike is stolen from Kampala Road and you discover that in 20 minutes, you rush to the nearest police, file a case. A case is, command center is notified. By the time the person is riding to the nearest garage to dismantle that bike, spare for spare, we have already swung in action.
In Kampala, the boda remains central to everyday life and increasingly central to the debate on urban security. For some, digital number plates represent progress in tracking and monitoring. For others, they remain a promise, still being tested in the real-world crime situations. Official figures show a decline in overall reported crime in recent financial years, alongside continued investment in national security systems. But in the boda sector, where motorcycles are both essential transport and at times tools of crime, the question of impact remains sharply contested. Has technology fundamentally transformed urban security, or is it simply changing how crime is tracked, recorded, and understood?